It's early in the morning. I'm about to run Tav to school, and this camera, Tav, what do you think of the new vlogging camera?
It's huge! And what the heck is with the fuzzball?
It's really big. So, and I hooked it on here yesterday, onto this thing right here, and it fell off.
Well, that's a down tour.
Yeah, so I'm running Tav to school, and then I'm gonna hit the studio, but I can't drive and hold this thing. Here, have a camera.
Okay. Remember, look at the camera lens, not at the side thing.
This thing?
Yeah, look at the lens, not the
Yes,
side
ma'am.
thing. This is heavy. Too big. Isn't that heavy for just one hand?
Well, it is.
I couldn't do that.
Let's welcome your contestant this morning. Good morning, James.
Hey,
How's it going today?
good. How are you?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you. James, welcome to the program.
Okay, Tav and I are
Welcome
watching
to the game.
Dylan. No, leave it on. Tav and I are listening to Dylan versus the World because we like to cheer Dylan
Okay.
on, and
So
Tava
why
wants to
don't you tell us a little bit
battle
about
him
yourself?
one day.
Yeah.
My name is James.
'Cause she
I'm
thinks she'd beat him.
35 and
Right?
Hey, I'm gonna have your help,
single.
anyways.
Ooh, I don't know. Is that allowed? I don't think it's allowed.
Yeah, because I'm like a 10-year-old kid and I don't know as much as he would.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Got his information
Access
and
to
technology. Is he a
Get on with the
spy?
game, Dylan.
I've already got.
Oh, speaking of spies, did you hear about that story about the two twin sisters? I don't know if they were twins actually, but they were sisters. They're super old school now. Turned out they were both spies during the World War, but neither of them knew until like now. Isn't that amazing?
That's amazing.
Let's go with psychology and mental health.
Psychology and mental
Oh,
health it is. Excellent choice.
Dylan has an advantage here
There's
because
the
he's already
find it
completely
here.
messed up.
Dylan? What?
He's
There you go.
psychologically messed up.
Question
Therefore, he
number
has
one
an
is for you,
advantage here.
James.
He knows
James?
more about it.
Okay, that's
The
just mean if he's
father
gonna
of
watch this.
classical
He's
conditioning
joking.
is this Russian man whose dog is perhaps
Pavlov.
more famous than him.
Oh,
Pavlov.
Isaac Asimov. Oh,
Isaac Asimov is not correct. No. Oh dear.
Dylan, you better get
Uh-oh,
this.
I hope
Come
your
on.
new employers
Pavlov's
aren't
dog.
listening. Isaac Asimov is a science fiction writer, but that's okay.
right.
Dylan for the steal.
That's my boy Pavlov.
Ivan Pavlov is
That
correct.
is
Yes,
true.
Pavlov. So that's 1-0 for Dylan. Dylan, we go back over to you.
All right.
Dylan.
For the win.
Dylan.
Right now, Jason's looking for the hardest question he can
What
get.
is the name
Obviously.
for negative attitude and negative responses that can make
Negativity.
a person feel shamed or unwanted? It is the thing that they talk about a lot with things like Bell's Let's Talk
Bananas.
Day, which is what
No.
Stigma?
happened. Stigma?
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Yes.
Oh, he nailed it!
Oh my God, James! It's over before it started. I'm
It's
sorry.
kind of a random question the way that you delivered it, but
All right, Dylan. Good job.
Nonetheless.
Dang
You're
it.
complaining that you
Shocking.
got something right
I
now?
wanted that guy to have
Oh,
a
I'm
cup for his
saying,
office.
Me too. Okay, Tava's got to go. Bye, Tava. Have fun at
Oh,
school.
yeah,
Love
another
you.
one. Here we go, James.
Mwah.
It's okay. You know.
Bye,
Bye, Dad.
Tava. Love you. See you on Wednesday.
See ya.
I love that kid. Bye. Love you, Tava. All right, back to the studio for some meetings. Today's theme is meetings. Meetings. I think the days of me talking while driving are over. While I was driving into work, I was noticing that there was a lot of stuff happening around. I saw a lady getting in an ambulance. I saw a bunch of stuff. Do you ever, while you're driving, just wonder, like, there's a whole world of stuff going on around you that you have no idea of? Just said that thought. It was really interesting, just to think about all the things happening at every moment around you. It's crazy. Okay, so I thought I'd give you an update. I promised you an update. So the first update for me is I'm not finished the vlog from yesterday because I struggled with Premiere last night like crazy. So I learned two things about Premiere. One is it doesn't actually import files. When you import, it just links to where they are. So when you put your SD card in and you link to when you import it, it's not importing it, it's just linking to it. So as soon as you pull the SD card up, you can't use it anymore. So that was frustrating. It took me a bit to figure out how can you just can't import them right from the card. So I was trying to figure that out. That was number one frustration. Number two frustration was once I got them in there, all the files from the 70D had no sound. And I immediately panicked, like, oh my gosh, I bought this microphone so I wouldn't have to worry about turning a battery on so that I would be guaranteed to get all my sound. And there was no sound. I'm like, what did I do wrong? I panicked about that stuff. And then I figured out that there's some glitch in Adobe with MOV files when they come across that sometimes the sound, it doesn't show up. Because I went back to the actual file and it had sound in it. And so then I had to fight with Adobe to try and figure out how to do this. I searched online, there's all these problems and no one could figure anything out. There's the heater kicking in again. And then second, all I did is restart Adobe and then all of a sudden they were there with their stuff and everything. It's so frustrating. I'm gonna fight with Adobe Premiere for a bit. Let's hope this works. Okay, the first thing I'm struggling with right off the bat right now is multi-cam clips. How to quickly edit those together. I learned that in Final Cut and it was awesome. And now I'm trying to learn that for this. And it's probably really simple, but I'm trying to learn it. I totally broke Premiere. Now I have to force quit it and hope that nothing dies on the vine with it. Everything has changed. The whole layout has changed. It didn't put all my clips in. This is so frustrating. I don't see how this is better yet. It is now noon and I still haven't finished yesterday's vlog. Still farting around trying to figure it out. I got the multi-clip stuff done, but I've also had 2 meetings so far. One about the trade show stuff for Jeep Kitchen because I need to build our trade show booth for March, so the long weekend in March, or the spring break in March, we're going to be at somewhere with the Jeep Kitchen. And the other one about sales stuff for Vic 4.2 because we're looking at Vic 4.2 and how we're going to continue on with that because it's been 3 years and we love that program. We love all the people involved and we want to keep it going. Got to get myself some food. I'm starving. And then I'll be back here editing a bunch more. My 1 o'clock got pushed to 3 o'clock the next meeting, so that's fine because it's going to give me more time to fight with this thing. I'll use the auto ISO for a while and see how that works because that's the only way to really test this stuff. But I like it so far. But this thing is so big and heavy, it's unbelievable. And how do I tell if I'm zoomed in or zoomed out? I don't even know. I'm one of the two right now. Okay, well that's zoomed out. So this is where I park. That is so not gonna work. My guess is as soon as I start driving this thing, it's just gonna fall over. Okay, well, here we go. Trying not to hit things on the way in. Oh, I gotta figure out how to get to Terry's place. Terry, I'm coming for you. The Print Lab. They sponsor rocktographers and stuff. It's a great place. How overexposed is this right now? All right, 70D, you gotta show me what you got. I'm feeling this. This camera placement doesn't seem horrible. I still have to hold it while it's on bumpy roads and stuff, but if I come up with a little jury rig where I can punch that in there, the only downside is it's kind of in my passenger's way having this thing sticking up like that. It hasn't fallen off the dash yet, which is interesting, and this might be it. Print Lab.
Well, hello.
Hi. Hey guys, I'm inside here with Terry. There's Terry. Hi, Terry. So he's at the Print Lab. You can come check him out. He supports all the rocktographer stuff. Terry's going to give us a really quick tour of what he's got here, and then I'll try and edit it down to make it shorter.
Well, this is the Print Lab. I've been here for a little over a year, and I'm almost at the point where things are tidy and organized, kind of. But I guess we'll start with the little printers here. So we've got our baby Epson on end that runs photo paper all day long. This is the big beast, the Canon 60-inch 12-color monster, which runs all my fine art paper and canvas and all kinds of fun things. When you have a printer that big, you get to make prints this big.
That's awesome. Whose is that? Can we tell whose that is?
This is one of Liz McKay's images.
Go Liz. And you do framing here too, right?
I do,
This is
yes,
all like
yes.
framing stuff. Top 3 things that people should come to you for.
The best printing, awesome framing, and to visit me.
Well, yeah, I visit Terry. That's what it's all about. Okay, I'm going to shut the camera off now because my battery's about to die and I'm a noob and don't carry batteries for this yet. Terry's awesome. He does lots and lots and lots of stuff there, more than I thought he did. So it's worth checking him out, guys. Oh, I just smacked my camera on the roof. I'm not used to this behemoth yet. That was a day. I'm still just leaving the studio. It's about 5:30. It was just all meetings all night. So now I have to go home, help up around there. I still have to finish my vlog. You can believe I haven't finished that yet, but that's life.